The then controller told Rheneas to do an important job. Skarloey doesn't have one today. Oh well, said Skarloey. At least I'll have some rest. Rheneas was puffing along the line with his coaches. Soon, he arrived at the station. Just then, George the Steamroller rolled next to him. George is a steamroller who is being very rude to all the other engines on Sodor. And he always complain about railroad tracks and always think roads are the best. Hello, George, said Rheneas. Hi, said George. Why are you so happy? I mean, because of these tracks? I mean, tracks are no good. They should be turned into roads. Don't be rude, okay? Who cares, said George. You steam engines need to be scrapped. Roads are much better than that. That rhymed, I think. I don't know. These railroad tracks are useless. And George rolled away. He's always been so rude, said Rheneas. That night, Rheneas came to the sheds and talked to Skarloey about George the Steamroller. George is always rude every time whenever he sees us, and still thinks that roads are the best. Yeah, says Skarloey. He does what he does. Anyway, let's get some sleep. The next morning, Skarloey now had a job today. Mr. Percival said that he was gonna pull an important goods train. Skarloey was happy to get out again. He popped along the line pulling an important job right behind him. He thought it was going to be a good day today, but it wasn't. He could see that George the Steamroller was sitting on the tracks, and he was blocking Skarloey's way. What are you doing, George? Said Skarloey. Trying to get rid of these railroad tracks. You know how much I love roads. Don't do that, says Skarloey. And can you please get out of the way? I have an important job to do. Rubbish, said George. Soon, George was finally off the tracks. When will he learn, says Skarloey. That night, Skarloey came to the sheds and talked to Rheneas. George the Steamroller does what he does, and he'll never stop being so rude. Just then, Mr. Percival, also known as the Thing Controller, came to Skarloey and Rheneas. I heard about what happened with George today, so he's been punished. Really? Said Rheneas. Looks like he won't be squashing railroad tracks then. Skarloey and Rheneas now fell happily to sleep.